In today's video, we're going to check out the newly released Joomla 6 6.0. And we will see some of the new features and have a look at that. Hey there, Joomla fans. Tim Davis here. I'm a Joomla fan too. Thanks for tuning in to Watch Me Work live stream number 315 here in the Basic Joomla channel, where I show you my favorite extensions, tools, and tips for building and maintaining Joomla sites. I also work on Joomla sites, do all the stuff. If you're looking to hire someone short-term or long-term, or just to get you out of a spot, send me an email, tim@cybersalt.com, and let's talk. Okay. Oh, my lovely wife is bringing me a snack and some water right here. Thank you, Susan. Today's video is brought to you by our channel sponsor, and I see Phil Taylor is in the chat today. MySites.guru. Do you have a Joomla site? Head on over to MySites.guru. Get a free site audit for it. While you're there, check out all the tools and information that will save you time and money managing one or multiple Joomla sites. And if you subscribe, use the coupon code BASICJoomla, get your first month free. And as I always say, I think you get your first month free anyways. I'm not even sure that Phil checks to see who uses that coupon code or anything like that. All right, so short little announcement here. My Stream Deck has somehow become disconnected from OBS, so I have to manually click on things today to change. So I will be looking over it there a little bit at a time. Just to show you today's picture. We were away at church camp a couple weekends ago. Last week I showed you an elk that I took a picture of. And today, this is a picture from the Sunday morning. We were going for a walk. Actually, on the way walk back, Susan and our grandson, who's 4, we were walking back from a hike where we found some black bears and turned around. So that was a nice fog on the lake that morning. And yeah, it was a very nice time. All right, so let me, hello to everyone in chat. Let's see, who do we have here to say hi to? Hold on for a second here. I think we're going here. I got live chat. Great. We've got Bjorn. We have Michael Ritchie. Good to see you again. Rudiger, GBEBZ, who turns out to be later on Phil Taylor, MySites.guru, and then Stefan, Ivor, Julie. Good to see you all today. I'm looking forward to this. You know, I've not really done much with Joomla 6. Any of the bug testing that I helped out with, I just did on 5.4. And yeah, we will check it out. Bjorn says updating from 5.4 to 6 wasn't a breeze, but needed to deactivate the J5 compatibility component. But there was a 6, but not like the J5 one. Interesting. All right, so yeah, a couple of thoughts, and let me just change screens. Oh, that's right. I have to do this manually. Here we go. Let's put Tiny Tim down in the corner. I'm not going to update any of my clients to Joomla 6 yet, just because it's brand new, and who knows what little things might happen. In fact, I would use Stage It, but we don't have Stage It ready to work in Joomla 5 compatible. So if I tried to use Stage It and go to 6, it would break. So so I just think it's pretty new for updating. We'll just wait and see. And there's lots of people out there that are going to just update and find out things like Bjorn has, and we're going to talk about, make videos and work on that. Now, for starting a new site that you were building, I think that would be very interesting, and I would probably use Joomla 6 now. But let's just run through the all the Joomlas. Let's talk about Joomla 3. Joomla 3 to Joomla 4, big migration. Of course, my favorite tool for doing that is this one right here, PHP Web Design, Migrate Me 4. Go from 3 to 4. Once you're in 4, everything's good. You're laughing, because then you can do a quick update to 5. Anything that works in 4 will work in 5 with the compatibility plugin. Now, if you go from 5 to 6, there is a backwards compatibility plugin, but that's only for things that are Joomla 5 native. So if you had a Joomla 4 extension running in Joomla 5 with the Joomla 5 backwards compatibility plugin, you would be fine. But that Joomla 4 plugin is not going to run in Joomla 6 with the backwards compatibility. Joomla 5 is still supported, being developed and supported for 2 more years. I think 1 more year, and then security updates and things like that for the next year. So you can just stay in 5, no problems, no worries. You're not missing out on anything. There's no vulnerabilities, and we're going to see today there's some features in 6, but just wait a little while. Take it easy. No rush, especially to break your client sites. Clients don't like their sites to be broken. So now stage it. Remember, this is another thing that tool that I like to use. Like I said, we don't have this ready. It says Joomla 5, but that's Joomla 5 with the backwards compatibility. We're close to it. We're working on it. And by working on it, I'm waiting for Barnaby, who owns the company, to be. He's super busy with projects, and he's going to be updating. So that's the lay of land, but we're looking at Joomla 6 today. I'm at joomla6.org, and we're going to use this to just look at some of the big features that are being promoted there. And so with any and we will just check things out. Now, interestingly, I was going to install Joomla 6 on my server just to show the steps. Something's up on my server. When I created a new subdomain, it wasn't getting registered. I couldn't bring it up in a browser. So as you will see for today, I moved the basic Joomla.com site out of the home folder, public HTML, and I've installed Joomla 6 here. And this looks very much the same as Joomla 5, of course, but that's because we haven't installed the sample stuff. But so even though it says basic Joomla.com here, we're going to do a fresh Joomla 6 site. So I've already installed. And then here's the downloads for getting Joomla 6. I left that open. All right, so here we are. We start up in the back end of the site, and we get this welcome to Joomla tour. This tour will give you a quick overview of how to get started with Joomla. Now, our own Mary Nevius, Mary Nevius from our channel here, from the chat, and she is very active on the Guided Tours team, and so that's to give a shout out to her and the people working on that. And this will you can run through a quick tour here when you install Joomla 6 from the startup. All right, quick overview how to get started with Joomla. We're just going to go through here. There's the menu. Great. This is really good for people who are brand spanking new to Joomla. Dashboard panels. Okay. Notifications panel. Cool. The top bar. There's a top bar up there. Look at that. 6.00. So shiny. In a little while, that's going to be like 6.1 something. I think in 6 months, 6.1 is due to come out, right? If I am right or wrong. Anyways, then let's see here. We'll go next, and the last one, help and information. Many resources. Hey, let's just click on that, see what happens. Oops, I have already. Hold on, let's see here. We're going to find this there. J6, where are we? I have so many passwords here now. J6. I think that's it. There we go. We'll complete that. Is behavior backward compatibility 6 enabled or disabled by default? Okay, this on a I don't know. Good question. We can look right away. Do we want to help Joomla send some statistics? In this case, I'm going to say yes. I do say no on client accounts because sometimes the statistics in Joomla 5 could not connect to the server and it would make a little error, and I had clients asking me, what's that error? But we're working on this today. So, good question. Bjorn says 4.5 enabled. We can check things out and see that. Now, let's go system, and we will go to plugins, and we will go to backward. Let's see. It is not enabled on a new install. So if we were to install something that isn't Joomla 6 core or native, then that'd be interesting to see what happens. But on this new one, it is not. Migrating, we're updating from 5.4 to 6. We're gonna have to look at that another time because we're just looking at features today. All right, so the first thing that we do, why don't we install blog sample data just so we have things to look at. We will install this on the site, and we'll refresh. There we go. Some few things changed here to take us Joomla 6. This looks very much like Joomla 5.4. I did see a discussion on Mattermost that there really wasn't a whole ton of new stuff to put in here, although you would think you might see what's new in Joomla 6. But anyways, it's there. You know what? I was thinking this morning about some other things. I think a good skill for us to have as humans is to just choose to be happy. So we could go and see what's lacking. I'm sure there's some things that have come up that are being dealt with. I'm going to be happy about everything that's new today. All right. Well, what's new? Let's click here. Now, I will say one thing. When I saw that this was 6.0 Quimarisha, it reminded me of the Kobayashi Maru or what? Kobayashi Maru, which is the impossible test to pass in Star Trek. So I thought, oh, but it's not even close. But anyways, I just chuckled when I saw that. Automatic updates with Joomla 5.1. We introduced Tough, the update framework, secure Joomla updates. With Joomla 5.4 and 6.0, now introducing automatic Joomla core updates. Keep your website up to date automatically and securely. Find automated update settings in the Joomla update configuration. All right, let's go looking for that. Now, I think, let's see, system. Is it on this? Would it be under Joomla? Options? Yes, automated updates. Automated updates are only available for sites that are publicly accessible on the internet. Oh, was it on the dashboard too? Okay. If your site is behind a firewall or not publicly accessible, such as local test environment, you'll need to update manually. Please note, enabling automatic updates will register your site at the respective service provided by the Joomla project. Registration allows the Joomla project to access information about your site and server environment, specifically site URL, PHP version, database type and version, CMS version, and server OS type and version. This information is only used to improve the service. Okay, so we've got your automated update. We have an update token, which everyone can see here. That's fine. It was last checked October 15th. And we have alert notices. So we can send to super users an email. Just see what's, yeah. And look, we use toggle inline help. All users in the selected groups will receive emails. If no users are found, emails are sent to all super users. Recipients must have the receive system emails option enabled. Okay, so this is the update token that this site uses to authenticate with Joomla automated update server. It is used to ensure that only your site can update itself. All right. So, here's my thoughts on to activate auto updates. Perfect topic for maintenance Monday. Yes. Now, here's my thoughts about automatic updates. I'm gonna pause and I'm gonna wait on that on my sites. Of course, I have none. Oh, and they're in five. It's in 5.4 now. The reason being is I just want to see how it works out. Uh, um, I do have a lot of things set to automatically update on my Joomla sites. That's a feature in my sites.guru. So the sites that I'm managing in my sites.guru. So for instance, JCE editor, solid. When a new update comes out, it's set to automatically update on a number of things. And other extensions like keep a backup. Regular lab stuff. I'm all good with that. But I like to be confident. And this is a new thing. I'm just gonna wait and see. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, and I think it's probably a good thing. It's really good that because a lot of people that don't take care of their sites, it's going to be helpful to have them um, update things, have their site updated. Here's my thought though. If things are and my understanding is that automatic updates are not going to happen like the day that the updates come out. I think they're delayed by a day, or there's a certain percentage that are going to be done, and then another percentage later on. um, which, if I'm right about that, that's good, because if there's, let's say there's something that gets missed, it can happen. All right, and I know that people, I know people get super upset about it, but stuff happens. We're all humans. We're imperfect. If a release came out and it broke something, I like to know when the update is being done, so that I can watch my client sites just in case something goofy happened. And even if the update is fine, sometimes there's some things changed. So recently, one of the Weebler extensions, there was an issue, and I contacted Yannick about that, and he says, "Oh, it looks like something changed in Joomla." In just a little version jump, and so he had to adjust his component. So I just like to be present when the site is being updated. I've not updated sites to 5.4 yet from the release that came out Tuesday, because I just have not had time to sit and watch it happen and be ready to deal with it. Yesterday I thought about it, but I had an appointment. I thought, well, I don't get into stuff. So and Vinny says he'll never do the update automatically. Yeah. Now, so I think there's going to be benefits to it, and um, part of the service that I provide for my clients is just making sure that updates and everything go smoothly. So, um, yeah. So I'm not saying that this is a bad idea. I'm just saying, for me, I'm going to wait, and I'm a big boy. I can change my mind down the road if I want to, and we'll just evaluate and see. But there is, it is pretty cool. And for people that would like that just to happen, then it's all good. And here's the other thing. Say this kindly. If there are problems, if someone does automatically update a site, or a site gets automatically updated and it's broken, and they contact me to hire me to fix it, that's the business that I'm in. I don't think for a second that the system is flawed in that way, or that's going to happen tons of times. But it's going to happen. Stuff happens. Especially, I'll tell you, from all the Joomla sites that I work on, when I'm helping people, I'm still coming up with some very interesting combinations of extensions and methodologies, the way people have done stuff. So when you have hundreds of thousands of people around the world doing their thing a little bit different, stuff's going to happen. So Michael says always manual. Rudiger says me too. Yeah, but I would guess most of us here in the channel are not Joomla novices, and so I'm there again. Could be very helpful for people just to know that things are updated. And here's the deal. The other thing on that. Let's suppose that 99.9% of sites automatically updated are updated. It goes smoothly. That's adding to the general security environment of Joomla, because think of all those little security bugs or things that get updated and taken care of instead of just being sitting there for a long time. So, okay, Stefan just said he thinks auto updates will push more work to us that maintain sites for others. Yeah, possibly. It might even be a selling point. But let's be positive. You can tell we can tell our clients, hey, you can automatically update, but we watch it because you never know. That's a valuable service that we offer. So I'll leave that on for now. All right. Let's go. All right. So let's see. Next, Cassiopia Extended. Yeah, I'm excited about this to see. Explore child templates with a new style that demonstrates advanced customization features like font and color modifications. And child templates. So I think I understand child templates. Hey, you know what? I think I understand. There's a bunch of. I just noticed the other day. It's like, oh look, I think I'm getting a grasp on custom fields. Let's go to system, site template stuff. Oh, just let me check here. Oh, automatic updates are enabled. Thank you. Yeah, it's right there on the front there. And Bjorn confirms there that it does update in batches. So good. Automatic updates. You can get to it right there. Excellent. System. Site template styles. Cassiopea default. All right. Cassiopea extended. Now that's intriguing. One might have thought that Cassiopea default would have these new features in it, but this is really nice. This is really smart because by having Cassiopea extended, anybody that's customized Cassiopea, like they didn't update Cassiopea default with all of those things, which is really, really good because it would have broken sites all over the place. Rudiger says he started using. Hello, Rudiger. Did I say hi to you before? Yeah, I did. You're up there. You start using child templates for Cassiopea for most of your customer sites. Yes. So here's how this helped me to understand child templates. So you've got a parent template, which is Cassiopea. That's the default one, the main one. And now the children are just like the default one, but they have little changes. All right. And any changes that you make to the children has no effect on either the default, anything you have default assigned to, and of course, it doesn't affect any of the other children. So you could have multiple versions of Cassiopea, multiple children with different settings, and as you're adjusting those, they all have something unique, but anything you don't change gets pulled from the parent. So if we go to Cassiopea Extended, and we go to advanced, so we have all this other stuff that we already see up at the top. Color settings, look at this. Now we can do a bunch of customization of the header background. So let's just see what this looks like. Oh, let's say, I think this is the header background. So if we make it a lovely orange, as I like to do on the channel, and let's do body background. In fact, look at this. We can even copy, and we will put the same orange there. We can save that. Now, it's not going to change anything here, of course, because that template is not assigned to anything. Let's assign it to the main blog menu. And now we'll go up to here. Oops, wrong thing here. We'll go main blog menu. And now we have the orange, but only on there. This child template here is anything that's not changed is still just pulling from the from what's core. What's the base there, I believe. Yes. Now, so we could, it gets the settings from the parent. All right, so that means that we could do this. Let's go back here. Let's save if we set default to, we'll call this child 2. Whoops, a daisy. All right. Let's save as copy. All right, and now the menu assignment, it's not assigned to anything because it's a copy. Let's go, and we're going to make, we'll do a different color here. Let's do pink, just so it's obvious, right? And we will save. Oh, and then we're going to go menu assignment. We'll assign it to help. Now, when we click home, we get blue. Blog, we get orange. Help, we get pink. And because we made that copy, if we close, you'll see we've got all these different child ones here. Now, one thing I said was, for instance, if we have the brand as yes, if we say no, we can take things out. Question to all of you here is this: if I turn off brand here, does that turn it off everywhere else? Or do they just continue to have their own? No, it doesn't. Okay. All right. Rudiger says, okay, Bjorn says spot on. And do you need that number, Susan? 146887. Susan just had a one-time code sent to my computer here. Let's see here. Full screen. Sorry. Rudiger says, I actually create complete layout templates from Cassiopia Child, customizing PHP, CSS, and whatever you need. Good. Because each of these has a place to do its own work. So turning off the parent did not change this. So my question is this: is Cassiopia extended? Does it start out as a child? Or is it? It's actually just a different template. Yes. So does it start out as a child, or is it? It's very interesting. I mean, it's working great that way. So maybe, I don't know that Cassiopia extended is it directly linked? Because I thought that parent templates is only, you got everything from the parent except what you changed in the child ones. Yeah, Rudiger says looks hierarchical. I mean, it's working great, and it's nice to have those features. I do not. Now, look, if we want to go to Cassiopea Extended, we get files here, and there you go, templates Cassiopea Extended. All right. Let's go to Cassiopea. Oh yeah, Cassiopea Extended files. Oh, right there it says Child of Cassiopea right there. Okay, so extended details. So it starts out as a child, and then we're making copies of it. Interesting. All right, system site template styles. If we go to Cassiopea Extended, we end up in here. And again, oh, that leads me to a question. Where do you put custom? If I have custom CSS that is only for this child, then where do I put it on its own? Interesting. All right. We won't get too bogged down in the media director. Yes, in the media directory, but I only want, I guess, if I want to see, like if I want to do custom CSS that applies to child 2 here and not this default, then that's my question. But anyways, this is not about child templates. This is just about we're seeing Cassiopia extended. It is nice. I like to see some of these other color options. And it would have been awesome to have, and look, you can change H1 font, H2, H3, so that's good. Would love to have a box here for putting custom CSS in, but we will maybe in the future. Maybe I'll make something like that. Okay. New custom fields. We have 2 new custom fields available in Joomla 6. There is a new notes field that lets you add notes in between your custom fields or in your article. This can be very useful to add extra instructions between your custom fields to help guide your users. We also have a numbers custom field that lets you display a number with optional currency formatting options. Cool. Let's check those out. We'll go to content and articles, and I think just for our purposes, we will say new, and we will go new custom fields. All right, and there we've made that. Great. I'm going to save and close that. I probably should feature it because it'll be easy to find. All right, now we need to create some custom fields. So let's make a field group. Field group author. Let's make a new field group here. New fields. And we're going to save and close. And now we'll go and we'll make those fields. We are going to make a new field and of the type. Let's put in a text. Let's put in, let's watch this. Pick a color. Okay, a nice color with a U. And we're going to assign it to the field group, new fields, and we've got a description there, but I'm just going to do this. I'm going to leave it all the same. It'll just show up. Save. Okay, save and close. Now we have this pick a color. Now we're going to use this new notes field, and we're going to add a little note to put in and about that. And we will do this. Pick color picker help. Color picker info. Okay. Now we're going to pick note. Look, and then here's our editor. Oh, this is pretty cool because if you've got the editor here, you might be able to put you might be able to use this to inject information, but which defeats the purpose of a custom field. But anyways, I digress. So we are going to say, watch this. Please use the field below to pick a color. And this is all this does. Now, I'm purposely saying the field below because I know this is going to be displayed in order probably. The field group up here, we're going to add it to new fields. All right. And we're going to go save and close. Now we're going to go back to our article. And then we will go to, sorry, I open up a new tab there, new custom fields. And now here's our new fields here. Please use the field below to pick a color. So we've got some instructions here. This is great. This is really awesome because what we can do is we can say, we can put things in here, just reminders to clients when we've built sites or to ourselves saying, please notice that, please use the field below. Now, I can pick a color, right? But this says, please use the field below to pick a color. If we go back to our fields here and we go color picker info, which is the note, let's move it up. Oh, that green is something. I might have done that right. And then we're going to refresh. Now we get our note above. So I'm going to pick red. Yeah, and we're going to go save and close. I'm going to save that. Let's go to home. And there you go. New custom fields, pick a color. And that's the color that I picked. That's the hash for it. All right. Now what you do with that color picker thing, that's fine. But notice we don't have our little note, but we do have here in the article a note giving information for pick a color. Just think of the information that you can put in there. Suppose you had set up something to show short codes. You're putting a short code in there, or you're picking an audio file, or something, or a custom, or just some text, but it has to be formatted a certain way. Whatever unique. Here you can put your information right here for what to do. In fact, oh my goodness. Oh yeah, this is exciting because you could put a link to a video for people to watch. Or, and this might not work because, let's go to YouTube here. Let's just pick a video. Hey, yeah, look at that. There I am. Wave to myself on YouTube. Hi, Tim. Wow, that's not pretty good delay. All right, sorry. Shiny things distracting me here. Let's share this. Let's try embedding. I think if we go here to code, right, look at that. That's nice formatting. Uh-oh. It didn't copy. Let's see here. Did I not? Oh, I didn't copy. Okay. That's helpful, Tim. This might not save into here. No, because we have to enable iframes to be allowed here. But you could definitely put a link to a video. Let's close this here and let's go to here and we will share, and we have the option to copy. We could cancel this. We could say, please use the field below to pick a color. If you need a refresher, on how to do this, here is a video that will help you. All right, watch this video. All right. We will go Control V, hit space, it's a link, we go save, and then in the back end in our article, here we go. If you need a refresher on how to do this, watch this video and it would open it. So that's a great addition. That is really, really good to put resources right in there. And you can step your users or yourself down through what to do and leave some instructions. That's great. All right, the other one is a number. So let's close this and we'll make a new field and of the type number. New number custom field, CF. Type, name, label, description. Use only in a subform, sure. Format as currency. Ah, there's your thing down there. Yes. Currency symbol, put $1. Before, number of decimals, that's great. So this could actually be price, yeah, or rate. So let's just save that, and we'll refresh. Oh, I bet you I didn't pick the field group. New fields. And we refresh. And there's our new number. Let's go 60. And yeah, in fact, the reason I picked 60, y'all, is that 1, 2, 3 weeks yesterday, I'm going to be 60, if you can believe it. Wow. We go, let's close, keep getting that wrong tab here. We'll refresh. And there you go. New number CF, $60. Interesting. So a very practical field. Yeah, Bjorn says he sees a lot of potential for both new fields. Make a price, no need to override. Those are nice. Great additions. The pick a color, you could, once you have a hex there, you could actually use that in some coding. All right. I like that. Next one, I was super excited to see. Joomla's versioning system has been enhanced to include custom fields, tags, and categories, allowing all content change to be tracked, compared, and restored. Custom fields, tags, and categories. Wow. So as you know, we've got in articles in Joomla. Let's close this here. You have versions. And you can go back and you can change the number settings. So if I want to go back to a previous version of this article, I can just select this and I can restore it, or I can preview what it was. Let me just move this over here, and I can see the title, and I can see I see the fields in there. Oh, I don't have any body in there. That's because we've been playing around with only the custom field. Right? So there is nothing in there. But if you ever end up wanting to go back, you can go back to them. Bjorn says the currency tag should be an SUP tags. Okay. That is that like a tag just for currency? What kind of tag is that? Is that an open graph tag, Bjorn? All right. So right away, let's go to our OVR or overtext. Oh, okay. So overtext. So that mean? Sub undertext. Okay, now you got me confused. When you mouse over it, shows something. So we've been working away in these fields here. So let's see. Here's the new number CF. I don't see versions here yet. Maybe that is something we need to turn on. Oh, subtext. Is that like the square to high text, low text? Okay. We've got fields. We go to options. Versions will be down in here, I think. So F3 VERS versions. No. Oh, here we go. Enable versions, and this is editing layout, articles options. That's not what I want. I want fields. Content, fields, options, versions. Oh, versions are on. Oh, you know what? I bet you I'm looking at a field I've only done once. Components, content, fields. Let's change something here. General. This is the description. This is the description. All right, so now we save. Okay, where do we find versions in here? Options, publishing, close. Oh, am I misreading this? Oh, this is not versions of changes. This includes custom fields, tags, and categories in the articles. Oh, I see. So if we go to an article, okay, so we go to new custom fields. We go to new fields. So this number, let's change this to 70. And we will save and close. Okay, now I think what I see here. We go back here, we go to versions. If we preview this one over here, we will see that we get down here. See, here we go. Com fields, about the author, new number CF60. Aha! All right, I gotcha. So it's not changes that you make to the custom fields themselves. It's changes that you make in your articles, just keeping that information. Because if we go to, let's check this one out here. We can, I think we probably have 60 down here. Oh, com fields. Oh, we only had about author in that previous version. Yeah, it changes in the field value. Okay. Well, that's cool. That's good. So that we'll do that for custom fields, tags, and categories. All right. So if we go into here, and the content, the category is uncategorized. Okay, so if I change this to help, and I also create a tag worldwide, and we go save, and then we'll add another tag, love Joomla 6, and we'll add this to Joomla, and we'll save. Now when we go to versions, if we go here, we will go down and we will see tags. Worldwide. And down here, we will have new number CF70, color picker, pick the color. What's our category here? What's the category? Oh, yeah, there we go. Category help, published worldwide, just those tags. And yet in the article itself, category here is Joomla. Okay, that is really, really cool. That is great. I like that. Okay. All right, more updates. CSS transitions in Atom and Cassiopia that we missed. Let's see, let's go. Oh, there's that nice little fade. A nice little transition. Excellent, built in. Nice. Featured articles are now sharing the Articles Manager view. All right, let's see what that means. Does this mean that this layout is the same as layouts here? Let's just see. Was that different? Let's take a peek here at Joomla 5 site. We go content, articles. Yeah, we get that. And then featured articles. Oh, I see. It's different. Why is that? What's different here? Or is it just because, I don't know. I don't know if I noticed any. I might just be imagining it. It's just because different content. What? Okay. Okay, everyone, what do you think? Featured articles are now sharing the articles manager view. Huh. What does that mean? This is the articles manager, and that's the view. Is it that the featured articles are showing up in here? I think they've always done that, right? J53, yeah. Sorry, all right. Articles. Featured. Okay, that's clear here. Featured. Oh, I think well, could it? Well, we might have found something here. All right, here's how to in J53. I think this is J53. We go articles and go featured articles. Okay, this is what's different. Notice when I click articles, it's got its own thing. Here, when I click featured articles, it's got its own view. But here, look what happens. Here we're viewing articles. Now when I click featured articles, we actually are showing a filter in the article view. See how this shows up? So if I go home, content, articles, but look at this. This still keeps that filter in place. That might be a, how do they say, a feature. Because you expect, if you click on featured articles, sure, but the only way to get back to articles is to clear the filter. Interesting. All right. I'm sure that'll get fixed. That's right. It's the same view, only it's showing a filter. But to get back to articles, you're going to have to clear the filter. Good to know. Let me just make a little quick thing about that. J6 clear filter to go back to article view. I'm sure someone will see that. I might make a quick video about that today. All right. But I wonder if that was done in order to cut down on the number of layouts to have to be managed, especially since the only difference between the two is whether you're seeing featured or not. And all that needs to be taken care of is this. See, up here in our URL, it says articles & filter featured equals 1. Up here, watch, we could do this. We just featured ampersand If we just go to articles, no. But what you just need to change that link to is featured equals 0. And you're right back. Oh, and then you wouldn't see anything there. Zulima, good to see you. I think it's been a while since you popped in. Good to have you here. So, of course, that's you don't really want that because you might want to see everything whether something is featured or not. What happens if we put 2 up there? Ah, there we go. If it's 2, you see both. So something needs to be done just to fix that. That'd be a good fix, though, in changing where that link is for articles. Well, it's nice to have you here, Zulima. All right, so yeah, interesting. Okay. Media Manager thumbnails for any file type. Let's try that out. This makes me a little bit nervous because I tend to not do well with the Media Manager. So we've got a PNG there. Let's upload right out of the bat. Let's find an SVG. These are tricky. Let's go home. .svg. Home. Star. Well, these must all be SVGs. All right, that's I don't know. What the heck are these? Oh, these are SVGs from Bears Amp. Oh, we could try one of those. Let's go circle stop. We'll open it. File type not supported. All right. So I believe to do that, we allow extensions. We're going to go comma SVG and image files, comma SVG and MIME types. Do we put SVG down here? Let's just go. Let's do this. I might be doing this wrong. We go image SVG. Save and close. And that's upload. Oh, here's the SVG. Says upload that. Illegal MIME type detected. Image / SVG plus XML. Oh. Let's see here. MIME type. Legal MIME types. SVG plus XML. Is that what we need? Okay, save and close. Upload. Okay, that's what's it. We just had to get the MIME type in there. Oh, and look, I don't know if you can see that, but there is actually a preview for it. There is actually a preview in there, but it's just got a transparent background. If we look at it, yeah, you can just faintly see it. All right, that's good. I wonder. Let's go to delete. Let's go. Let's try PDF. A PDF. No preview. That's not a media file necessarily. What does it say? Media Manager thumbnails for any file type. You know what that is? That is a Joomla module, a slider that I made the other day for a very unique situation. All right. Let's delete that. AVIF. I wonder if I have any AVI. Let's look for WebP. That would be an image, right? What is this file? June 6th. I don't want to show any information that I shouldn't. Find an image here. Gemini color, sure. Oh, there you go. And there's a WebP, so that's nice. Yeah. All right, so we're going to take their word for it. Now, don't forget, this came out in Joomla 5. There's now a separate area for files. And that's where you can drag and upload PDFs, keep things in a separate folder outside of images. A PDF is not an image. I'm going to, excuse me. Excuse me. That PDF, it's not really an image file. So I think what this is probably Media Manager, thumbnails for any file type, any image file. Let's say that. Language file caching. If we go to System and Languages and Options, no. I'm not sure. I would suppose, since language files do not change, this would be a good speed bonus, because if they're cached, then they don't have to get loaded every time. So that's a good improvement. So there's nowhere that you would set that or not, but they would just be cached. Cool. Compatibility plugin for Joomla 6. We saw that is on. Let's go to plugins. If you use extensions which are not current Joomla coding, not using current Joomla coding standards, then this plugin, when enabled, will provide backward compatibility to the previous major version, Joomla 5. Excellent. And you can have it switch one or the other. Include deprecated classes, yes. Class aliases. And do we have help here? Yeah. I like that this toggle inline help is there. Excellent. This is big, and people talk about it's hard. There's, I was reading on Facebook someone talking about how hard it is to keep doing these updates. Of course, that's probably a hangover from Joomla 3 to Joomla 4, but it's nice, that this compatibility plugin to back one version, that's excellent. New date and date time fields. Let's find one of those. So we'll go to our article, publishing. Okay. Is this where the change is? Let's go and look here. It looks similar. Year, month, date, time, and the drop down, clear today, close. Year, month, date, time, and drop down, clear today, close. All right, so that doesn't look different. What is this? New date and date time fields. Is this coding in the background that's probably different? That's, hey everybody, we have had, we've got some good watching here today, 22. That's excellent. Hey, now's a good time to remind you, if you want to give the video a like, that would be great. And if you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. Custom fields? I would have thought that being custom fields, but new date and date time fields. It does list right before code cleanups and dependencies updated. So that could be coding. I don't think there's a date or date time field because it would have been up here in custom fields. Although that's talking about new custom fields. Let's have a look. Fields, new date. Is there a date in here? Calendar. So calendar. And let's put this in the new fields. Save and close. Yeah, we had those. They're not in custom fields. No. I wonder what that is. I wonder if there's just I'm gonna guess it's something behind the scenes. Go here. No, and it's it's the same one, only you just can't pick a time. Okay. Yanis, welcome to work. It's the middle of the night again in Greece. Greece. Are you in Greece or are you in... I don't think you're in Greece, are you? Are you in Crete? No, I've offended you by not remembering what country you're in, and I've offended you clearly one way or the other. I've picked the wrong country, so I apologize. Cyprus. Oh my goodness. I'm probably that's all right. So I offended you by forgetting what country you're in. I've offended you by getting not only the wrong country, but not even trying the right one. Cyprus. Okay. Sorry about that. What throws me off is your Greek name. Michael says this library source form field. So it's something in the coding in the libraries. Okay, thank you. Thank you. All right. So both have that since 6. Okay. Since 6.0. Excellent. Now some intriguing stuff. Better content editing with TinyMCE 801. Okay. Can you hold on for just 1 second? This is my parents calling me. All right, that was my dad. My parents are older, and so whenever the phone rings, I'm always concerned that maybe something has happened. But it was him just thanking me. It was my dad thanking me for his birthday card. All right, so better editing with TinyMCE 8. All right, and I think there's something. Michael says he always answers mom. Okay, well, we'll look at these other things down here, but TinyMCE. Let's take a look. What was supposed to be new in TinyMCE? If we go to our article here, I think I forget what was new. Let's try out, let's just see this image. Insert, edit an image. All right, source. So you still have to put in the file name, which, as you know, I'm not a big fan of. You have those things there, right? You'd still have this. image media. So we can go to the media manager. We can pick that. We can give it a class, figure caption. All right, and we insert. All right. And we get that image. Now we can click on that. We can go into here and we can change the width. Square, let's do 200. Save. Okay, there we go. And we can center. And that is good. All right. So, can we center the caption? No. Anyways, but what is new in, there was something that was new in here, and I forget what it is. Oh, that's something. Add custom classes to class dropdown in the image dialog. Let's just see what this is here. Add the option to define custom classes for the image class dropdown in TinyMCE plugin configuration while keeping the default classes. When selecting no class selected in image class dropdown, the class property is completely removed from the image. Oh, this is testing. Classes can be added in the configuration and select it in the image class dropdown. Oh, okay. You know, so in where are we here? We were outside of things. Susan, your bike is here. Okay. And I'll make sure they take that thing off the wheel off my truck. Lots happening here. At my daughter and son-in-law are here dropping off a bike for Susan. He's borrowing my truck, and I have a vinyl color cover on the front wheel to make sure it doesn't get eaten up in the sun. So, all right, let's see here. Oh, and I was looking in J53 for, yeah, okay. Articles, close. Look, if we go to system and we go to plugins and we search for MCE, go to editor, TinyMCE, look at, we get tons of settings here. And advanced number of sets, you can have sets for groups. There's lots here. And but where you can, oh, custom classes, custom CSS classes, you can put them in here and they should show in the drop down. And this is TinyMCE 8, so there's a ton of stuff in here, and people doing lots of things. You can have sets and assign sets to different groups and lots of things. For me, I just say it, I like JCE editor because image management is far easier in articles. All right. Notification on admin registration approval. Let's see what that one was. You can activate a user in the admin, but okay, if you activate a user in the admin area, the person will now get an email. So if I create a profile on Joomla, register an account, and it says, oh, we got it, an admin has to register it, has to approve you. Once the admin does that, you get an email now notifying you. That's pretty good. That's a good idea. Now, add the ability to batch remove a tag. I was super happy about this. Systems. So watch, we're going to go into content, articles. And I'm going to select all articles. And I'm going to mess stuff up here. but I'm going to batch. I'm going to add a tag. Oh, let's make a tag. Let's go to components. Let's close this. Close this. Let's go to components, tags. I'm making a tag here. We're going to call it Tim. Tim, in all caps too. Okay, so we made that tag. Now we go to articles. And let's open up 3 articles. Workflows, Joomla, and love. All right, and then we're going to go to tags, which is behind me, I'm sure. Behind my face on the screen, right? Yeah, all right. Well, you'll see it. It says Tim. All right, we'll save and close. And we're going to go tags, Tim, save and close, tags, Tim, save and close. Now, great. Now we'll close this. In the article manager, now we're going to filter by tags. Tim. Notice those 3 articles are tagged Tim. But let's say I thought, oh no, what was I doing? I only wanted love to be tagged Tim, not those other 2. To remove those tags, you would have to go into each article and remove it. But I think you can do this now. And it doesn't matter whether it's filtered. We'll leave the filter on though. I think we select this and go batch. And we go add or remove. All right, so we've selected things that have Tim in them. So if I go here, oh, add or remove. Do I want to add Tim? Oh, hold on. I made a mistake here. I don't, let's keep it on love here. All right. Keep the love for Tim. So we go batch, keep original tags. All right. We're just doing that one, but we want to remove it now. We process, and look, it no longer shows up in this filter. This is huge. This is huge because you could make a mistake, or you could decide, oh, I want to remove this tag from 50 articles that are tagged in there, and you can now remove it. That is really, really nice. I'm gonna make a note for video. That might be one of my favorite things. Yes, exactly. Yeah, Rudiger, I like that. That might be one of my favorite things about 6 so far. I mean, it is. What else? What's extended versioning? That's pretty cool. But batch removing tags, that's powerful. All right, many more things under the hood. Let's see the release notes here. Automatic updates, version backward compatibility, transitions. Sorry for my coughing, folks. I'm still a little bit dry in a little tickle in my throat from this cold I've had a couple weeks ago. Oh yeah, you can add a bunch of swoop too. You always could add. You just couldn't remove. TinyMCE updated from 6 to 8. Okay, bug fixes and accessibility. Okay. Upgrade information. Yeah. Download. Installation. Huge thank you to our volunteers. All right. So there you go. I like it. I like it. And it's only going to get better. And I'm sure some little things will come out here soon. Okay. So that's cool. I like it. Now let's have some fun. Let's go into the back end of the site here. Close that and that. Where's our articles? Yeah, okay. Let's go to System, Install Extensions, Install from the web, and let's look for what is listed for the current version. That's ready. That's listed. Ready for Joomla 6. Kiba, all the usual suspects. If we change this, does it really change the window much? Or are those top ones just all ready? I think it doesn't change much. Michael says he's super behind getting his extensions tested for 6. Yes. Let me just see. Joom tester. .org? No. Oh, it might be Joom check. No. Joom check.com. Let me open this up, and someone posted this in Mattermost. Let's see. Oh, and I should have said it. Someone has a website where you can upload an extension and will tell you whether it's ready or not. And I forget. Let's see. Let's see if this brings it up. Oh, where was it? Wasn't Town Square off topic? Oh, I wish I'd saved that. I wish I'd clicked on it so I could save it. Oh, Joom Checker. There we go. Joom Checker. Check your extension, and you can upload an extension, drag and drop a zip file, or click to select. So why don't I'm going to drag and drop Stage It. All right. It's the one I'm responsible to get ready for 5. So I'm going to go Open. I'm going to go Analyze. And it's going to tell me it's compatible with Joomla 4.5.6. No critical or high priority issue found. The extension should work on 4, 5, or 6. This doesn't mean the extension is 100% compatible, but it's a good sign. Huh. Well, you know what we should try then? Let's break something. Okay, install extensions. I'm going to install Stage It. I can't see how this is going to work. If it does, it's awesome. Let's see. Are you kidding me? Stage It. There you go. Class J factory not found. Now watch. This is going to, if we go to manage extensions and backward and turn that on and go to Stage It. No. So Stage It runs in 5, but not. So Joom Checker didn't quite work there. Yeah. I'm kind of torn because I may. Oh, yes. And then mysites.guru, that's a good point, Mary. And I think I've showed you. Um, let's do this test. Basic Joomla. I can't test it on here. Yeah, JFactory is the old style. It's a Joomla 4 thing. But this works in 5 with backwards compatibility, but not in 6, which I knew. So I was just surprised when that said that it looks good, but it's not. It is not good, but that's all right. That's what it said there. All right. No, it's not the only issue. And just to clarify with everyone, what we're waiting on here with Stage It is just Barnaby, who owns PHP Web Design, is very super busy with the project, and I might. Here's the thing: I might try to get it ready for 5. If I can get it ready for 5, that would be fun. But the last time I tried to get something ready for 5, working on Barnaby's site, I really messed things up. And I had to ask him to fix it because it was actually I broke people's abilities to buy the extension. So we will see. All right. Well, what do you do with this error? Well, in this case, we go extensions manage, and we go clear the filter. Okay. Okay, Michael. We'll I'll keep that in mind. I'm going to just filter by the highest here. There's Stage It. We'll see if it will remove itself because that part worked. Okay. No problem. No problem. Yeah. So that's pretty good. I like that. So home. Let's take. All right. Well, let's take a look and see. System install extensions. Install from web. See what this says here. Akiba. We know that's going to work. Extensions. Let's just look at extensions.joomla.org. And let's just go to articles display. I just want to see that new. Oh, here we go. See, J3456, latest news enhanced, free from Olivier Buissard. Nice. Okay. 5. Find extension of. Interesting to filter for that. Of course, that's the advantage of being able to search in the back end here by going install from web. Oh, yes. Bjorn points out something new here that was released this week. I played around with a little bit with it already. And that is, this is new. Anthos from Akiba. And it view everything about an extension, package ownership, code, media directories, language files, database tables. That was pretty cool. I've looked at it a little bit. Yeah, Bjorn, you bought it. Yeah, I bought it too. I've looked at it a bit. I haven't figured it out either. I have done some things though. For instance, I'll tell you one thing it did confirm. Remember how so if you migrate from Joomla 3 to Joomla 4, the old search from Joomla 3 does not get removed. Onthus, when you run it, will actually look and tell you that the old search is there. But I think I want to play around with it a little bit more before I look at it. But let's do this. Let's look at the newest extensions. All right, so for command, that's not new, but it is recently being updated to 6. So, but that's all right. That's from Weebler, and I've got that. We've looked at that. Web accept. Bjorn said, I turned off all extensions and components. Not advised to do, I think is what you're saying. Not advised to do, advised to do. Yeah, that's. Did you see on my maintenance Monday this week, I showed the Joe safe mode. And that is pretty interesting. Easy tool to do that. Web accessibility. Free download, tab nav web accessibility. Boost your site's accessibility with one powerful AI widget. Instantly improve WCAG compliance, support 44 languages. AI-powered solution that enhances your Joomla website's abilities. Whether you're a developer, agency, business owner, tab nav helps you stay compliant. Let's check this out. And yeah, we'll accept all the cookies. Oh, and there's pricing with this. Free accessibility, no credit card required. AI widget. Okay, the AI is extra. I just had to turn off an AI API with Gemini that I was using that started charging me money because of the volume. And I've got a lot of, I think I would use ChatGPT instead, but no cost accessibility tool. All right, so that's kind of goes with tab nav. I would have thought that we could see the, oh, here it is down in the bottom right. Just right here. I'm going to point to it on the screen here. Yeah, right here. Here it is. And, oh, here's your, oh, let's look for visually impaired. And this will show you all, okay. Overview of the web's layout. Oh, this would be interesting to see how your site looks. Instantly detect and fix accessibility issues. Monthly scans to track compliance. Okay. Ah, that's interesting. DLEJ documentation. Let's check that out. Designed to help businesses, developers, and educators create structured, user-friendly documentation, whether you need to build comprehensive technical guides, product manuals, or educational materials. Offers an intuitive interface and robust features to ensure clarity and accessibility. Tanishk, good to see you. I hope you are well. Good, thanks for popping on here. And here are the docs. Documentation. Okay, it's a documentation extension. Joe articles display. Brand spanking new a week ago. I was just, hey, I'm going to have Jewel, going to do a video with Jewel. He doesn't want to do a live stream because he's not confident enough in his English, but in November, I'm going to have a meeting with him and record it. Here's Joomla story. We just looked at one his extension, Joe Smart Mode. in Maintenance Monday. So here we got Joe articles display. Let's see. Okay. Displaying your articles like this. So it looks like it's a layout. Let's check out some of the screenshots here. Select categories. Timeline. Yeah. Okay. Some controls over that. Now, and remember, as I say, he's got a lot of extensions. And if you have clients that you're building things for, or you want to have clients that are using a whole system of things, then that's good. And he's got a lot of stuff here. So, all right. Next, fluid background. This looks kind of cool. Fluid background. Paid download. Bring your site to life with fluid background module. Let's see. Oh, wow. Let's see. We go from one page to the other. That's from Devlips. We go back and we get that flash. Okay. Interesting. Kind of fun. I wonder how much it is. How much is it to have that fun? $30. Lightweight performance, responsive design, cross-browser compatibility. Upload, and so WeDevLips has a whole bunch of things here. Go here to the main page back.
Welcome to WeDevLops.com.
Oh, they're talking to me.
Advanced websites using cutting-edge technology, effective,
secure, and responsive. Most of our projects are developed and designed based on customers' needs
and with their business requirements.
All right.
We understand that every
that's different. That kind of, it was in the middle of the night, shocking me, so that was good. A Syntai AI chatbot. Create and launch AI assistant chatbot for Joomla website minutes. Talks to your visitors, helps, explains, never misses a chat. Can increase conversion rates, all while knowing your website customized just for you. So here's a chatbot that I guess, do you train it on your content? I don't know. Let's give her a try. Oh, and it is pricing for it. No message, no cards, 100 messages a month. Okay. Or 2,500 messages. So another AI chatbot there. All right. That's as far as we'll go there. Oh, wow. This is interesting. AA from AA Extensions. AA Airbnb property availability checker allows you to effortlessly embed a fully responsive Airbnb availability form into your Joomla website, making it easy for visitors to check property available directly from your site. That seems very practical. And Airbnb, so if you could check, you must link it up to your property and people can check to see availability. Excellent. That's practical. Full screen slideshow background. I think that goes with fluid background here. Let's see the demo. That's nice. Oh, and it's going to change. Appreciate that. A little hard to read the text, but you know, with a little bit of CSS, just so that so that this were, if that was on black or a fade, that would be cool. All right, full screen video background. Oh, well, of course we have to check that out now. how that looks. Here it comes. Continue here, new shop. Let's see. Video background. I think I clicked on demo, right? Just try one more time here. Oh, I think I did. Demo. Oh, no, okay. Oh, that's a nice effect. Again, can't read the text, but if you were to put something in there, change some CSS on the back, you would still have this nice movement on the outside. That's good. I like that. I do. All right. Moto Visa Analytics. As real-time visitor tracking to your site with a lightweight script injected in. Michael, now you're to the date range where your latest JED item would be listed if JED would have approved it already. Yes, Michael's got a new one for Twitter. Or no, this one before that. Yeah, well. So yeah, we're back here. I think we're going to catch up to where we were looking before that one. Let's see the demo here. You put in a script, a tracker, Moto Visa Analytics. Is that like an actual analytics service? Or is it just something internal? No, here it is. Real-time insights into every visitor. So this is to add something for another service. It's a paid service. 3,000 events per month. That's not too bad. All right. Klarna payments for Focacart. Yep. Content author info. I don't. I think we may have looked at this. Let's see. Now you look, this is ready for J4 and 5. The JED is slower than Christmas. They just need, maybe they just need some more volunteers. Who knows? It's all, it is what it is. Free extension. Rudiger agrees. Well, I do all my development with ChatGPT, so I can't say that I'm hanging in the same crowd as you guys. But for that reason, I don't know. I don't know if in order for something to go in the JED, it has to use the Joomla update notification thing as well, right? Or is that a requirement now? Must have. Oh, it must have XML. You hope that Joomla updates its own site soon, Bjorn says. So it must have the XML. It must communicate. Okay, I could do that. I was in a meeting like a year and a half ago, maybe 2 years, and there was work on redoing the discussion about redoing the JED, but you know, I'm as you know, I'm a lover, not a fighter. So I'm not directly really involved in anything officially. Let's see this one here. Auth. Ensure you have Google Client ID and Google Client Secret, which you can obtain from the cloud. This plugin can also, what does it do? Plugin allows you to add login using Google Authentication. Oh, okay. It's a Google Authentication login. Okay. Yeah, you know, if I was an official volunteer capacity and responsible for something, let's suppose that I had the ability and the knowledge to approve things for the JED and understood everything. I don't even know what the process was. It would become, I know it would become something in my schedule as a volunteer that, like in my own personal schedule as a volunteer, that I would have to spend some time on. And I know in the last couple of weeks, no, the last month in September was crazy with me catching up on some things that I was well behind in. And so that the JED would have been something that suffered. So I'm so I wouldn't be doing a better job probably than what's happening right now. So but I you know, may very well be an opening for people to volunteer who have the skills and knowledge or something to do that. So R3D floater module adds a floating content box to Joomla 4 and 5 websites. Where is it? There it is. And look, it is floating. Oh, and it disappeared at the top. Oh, it disappeared after a certain time. So it's like a pop-up. But it's free. Oh, sorry, wrong one. That's not that bad. It's very attractive. Where are we getting to here? Oh, custom scroll to top button. Can't be this long since, whoops. It can't be this long since. We're running. Let's see here. Uh-oh. Oh, that's what happened. I timed out. J6. In we go. Joomla install extensions and install from the web. Default sorting. Newest first. I need system session keeper. Oh, is that one of yours, Michael? Alter brain. Bet you it probably is, right? Extensions. System. All right, now you're going to watch me try to find it. Let's try keeper. No, how about session? Maybe I should try session keeper. mini. I think I've got to. Did you not do direct alias? Alter Brains. What's your website, Michael? How did I get that wrong? Richie Webb. Oh my goodness. Yeah. There we go. I truly somehow got it mixed up in my head that you did the Alter Brain site. And I don't know where that happened, but there we go. Software. There we go. Sorry about that. All right. Software used globally, JavaScript documentation, Joomla, extension repository. Stefan says to change the session time at Joomla config is a bad idea for security reasons. Yeah, if you're going to be sitting around in a cafe and walk away from your computer and the session's open for a long time, yeah, I have mine increased, but let's see what Michael's got here. Let's go down to session keeper, right? Not that one. All right, here we go. Session keeper. What does it do? That's for Joomla 3. This is for Joomla 5. Let's go to more information. Okay. Extension article link near the top. Let's see here. Extension article link near top. I might have been a few seconds behind you. You have a wrench, so you can paste the URL in there. That's all right. I'm the canary in the coal mine here. Yeah, it's just trying to find. It would be great if each one had an article saying what they did. Is there a description for it? There we go. Get that off the screen over here. Okay, let's go here. Say goodbye to frustrating session timeouts with System Session Keeper, powerful Joomla plugin that ensures uninterrupted user experiences. Automatically keeps sessions alive for specific user groups and offer optional timeout warnings for others, all with seamless integration and flexible customization. Perfect for administrators who value productivity. How it works. System Session Keeper tackles the all too common issue of session expiration during important tasks, saving your users from less work. Simply enable the plugin and select which user groups should have their sessions kept alive automatically using Joomla's standard reliable methods. No wacky workarounds or comma separated lists required. All of the users can enable notification to appear at a configurable time before their session expires. The plugin isn't just about preventing timeouts, it's about empowering control and flexibility. Yeah, so I guess the benefit of this is that if you get a pop-up saying, yeah, your session is about to end, if the person is there, they can keep it going. And then if they aren't there, it just closes. So you can still have a short session. Interesting. See it in action. Let's see it in action right now. Let's download it. There we go. Download now. And let's go new folder on my computer here. I'm really sorry for getting that confused about the about your which site was yours. All right, let's put it in. Oh, well, we can't put it in. It probably won't work in Joomla 6. Oh, it will with compatibility. Here, let's have some fun. Install upload package. Let's put it in there. We go system, plugins. All right, so I'm just gonna try one thing here. I'm gonna duplicate this tab because if I enable this, is it gonna crash things out? No, let's see. Oh, it's there. It's working. Oh, but do I have the I have the backwards behavior on. Turn that off. Now that's clear. And it's working in here. All right, so keep alive groups. Yeah. Super users. Session warning, yes. Advanced warning, 2 minutes. Log out, current page. Message type. Bootstrap alert. Got a line through this one. Not recommended. All right, well, let's do a bootstrap. Let's try a post. Oh. Center, yeah. Or should we just do that? Michael felt so bad last week after programming that stuff and it didn't work the first time. All right, so let's duplicate this. And we will close. Let's go to system. Let's go to global configuration. And let's set our server time, session time, which will be in system. Let's set it to 3 minutes. All right. About the Joom checker test, don't get too excited because mine passed and it broke. So, all right. So I'm guessing, Michael, that every time I move something, it lengthens it starts a timer in what you're running. Oh, I'll never get the message. Oh. So okay, so to help me understand, only clicks reset the timer. Oh, okay. So if I go to plugins here and I go into here, keep alive. So keeping alive, that would mean, oh, keep alive groups never time out. Okay, I gotcha. All right, so I've got session set for 3 minutes. 2 minutes before I should get a warning. Okay, so we can just wait here for a minute and see if I get the pop-up, right? Because there's not going to be any clicks. That won't be too long to wait. Let me just get something set back here. avoid that call. If you're editing something, Joomla keeps it alive on its own. My plugin keeps it alive for keep alive groups, and everyone else gets a pop-up. So you're in a plugin config, Joomla keep alive is active. All right, so I save that. I'm in there. There's nothing. So is that true that I always thought that if you had an article open too long that it would close eventually if you're editing something? Oh, the Joomla keep alive is active. It does that, okay. So, all right. So if I understand right, then if so what you're saying is I'm in here. So right now, Joomla is keeping this alive. While editing the keep alive, JS fires F12. Watch the network tab. Whoops, wrong screen. All right, so let's see how this works here. F12, watch the network tab. Here's that. Okay, so I'm watching the network tab. And is this okay that I'm in Session Keeper? Or do I need to refresh this, reload this page? Oh, okay. How long? So the Joomla keep alive, like you're not saying that as long as I have this open, as long as I have this open, my session will never time out? That defeats having a session, doesn't it? If Joomla is keeping that going? This, by the way, everyone, just looking at my stats, this has been a pretty popular live stream, so thanks everybody for tuning in. At one point we had 25. Joomla keeps it alive while the editor's open. Huh. I did not know that was in existence. All right, so unlike likewise, any front-end page that displays the login module. Yeah, if Joomla's supposed to keep a session open. Oh, there we go. Something just happened. Com Ajax for keep alive. Minimum JavaScript. Okay. Yeah, because my if I leave an article open long enough, I'm sure my session gets closed. You've seen JavaScript errors break the keep alive. Okay. So this is this one that just popped up on the screen here. That's the Joomla one you're saying. Keep alive. All right. So then what I was doing before was I was close this. All right. So now what I was doing before is I was going to system, manage extensions, no, install extensions. And I was going to a new window here. I install from the web, yeah. I go default sorting, recently updated. Newest first. Okay, now I scroll down. And I was going to things like this. So this next one, Scorpion Testimonial. So I opened a new tab, which takes me off my site. All right, so now it's running with the session opening. Cool. So we check this out. We go to demo. All right. And here's the testimonials down at the bottom, right? All right, so I go back and sitemap ignite gallery. So I open a new tab. So I haven't left clicked on anything. Okay. Lost something on my desk here. And so shoe website map ignite gallery. Okay. And I want a demo. Okay, and there's the sitemap. That's the gallery. Good. Okay, so now we go back to here. And we'll go to content calendar. Joomla content calendar module. You can bring structure to your content publishing. And I think that we've seen this one. So I'm going to go demo. And this shows you what things are scheduled to go out. And we did look at this. And we can download it. Now, if we go back here, at some point I will see a pop-up, right? Is what you're saying. Although there is something in here. Let's go up to the top here. I think I changed that. I think I took that out. Let's see. Oh, I didn't. Ugh. I thought I took that out. Yeah, I did take it out. It's not in there. Maybe because I had that open in another window. That might be why, right? Let's make sure I don't have anything open there. Okay, that's closed. Let's close that. I know we looked at this. Okay, oh, 112 here on my time. So, and this was sending, this we saw. Let's go download. No, there was no demo. Okay. So I think we can just wait here for a bit to see what happens to the session. Or maybe it will be this one or this one of these windows. I got a lot of windows open here too. We'll wait to see it pops up and then we'll wrap things up there. Yeah, so I updated a plugin on OBS that does nice transitions and somehow ended up disconnecting my Stream Deck, which is disappointing. Because as you all know, we spend much of our days fixing stuff for people. So I hate it when my stuff doesn't work, because then there's more stuff I have to fix. And we're just waiting here. Yeah, it's like watching a pot boil, right? Stop breaking things. Yeah, well, I didn't break that on purpose. I mean, who would have thought that had I just updated a plugin that would break? So I don't know. I have so many things set up in Stream Deck, I don't want to just remove it. But you know what? I put an AI app on my phone, and now I can't talk to Google on my phone, Google Home. And then I fixed that, and then it broke again. I think, I don't know. And then what else did what else was not working super well? I don't remember. Anyways, I might have to just put this on a site and keep working away and see how it happens. Anyways, I think that okay. Yeah, so and I got a bunch of tabs open up too. I'm gonna play around with that because I think that's a handy tool. All right, well, it is lunchtime here, and I got up early this morning and got a haircut. Vinny will be especially interested in this because my barber, there used to be two barbers there, and so when you go there, I just wait for the guy, for Danny, who does my haircuts, and then anyways, the other guy retired, so Danny's there. But I'm often like third or fourth in line for a haircut. But the other morning, I happened to be driving past the barber shop, and there was my barber, Danny, just sitting in the chair. And I thought, aha, early in the morning is a great time for a haircut. So today, I got ready quick and then went over and got a haircut very efficiently. So got them all cut. So yeah, I'm going to keep playing around with that, Michael, and then I'm going to, yeah, that'd be cool. All right, so we go back to the screen here, everybody. Well, that was fun to look at Joomla 6. I'm excited about some of those new features, and uh, we'll just keep plugging along with the Joomla stuff. And so we'll wrap it up there. All right. Well, as usual, thanks everybody. Thanks for your support of the channel. Thanks for your support of me and for helping me out today and us just hanging out together. As usual, I hope that wherever this finds you, be it morning, evening, afternoon, or tomorrow, that you are well. Until the next time, enjoy your Joomla sites and God bless.